moldy scream, blueprint supreme. Ain't nobody watching a dark moldy screen. Bitch please, as if, bitch please, as if. Laugh emoji, let's cut to the quick. You got anything new for you on the brand, on the brand, on the new heavy.
Twisted, blurry. When karma or justice comes down in a hurry. You're sorry, you're proper, you follow the rules, you walk the line now. You wear the crown jewels. Clutching your pearls. It's just too much. Read in the morning, a whole different picture than the one painted earlier. Because of the phrases that twist up the faces. Who are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why are you? Hey, hey, how are you? You play too much. Salah, salah. Different picture than the one painted earlier. Because of the phrases that twist up the faces. Who are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why are you? Hey, hey, how are you? Too much. Too much. It's just too much. You exaggerate the truth too much. You embellish stories too much. It's just too much. Read in the morning, a whole different picture than the one painted earlier. Because of the phrases that twist up the faces. Who are you? Where are you? What are you? What are you? How are you? You play too much. You play too much. You exaggerate the truth too much. Try being more honest, more humble. Try being more real, more gentle, more polite, more creative. You have it in you. You're the only one who can believe it to life. Believe in yourself. Stop looking around and look inside. Greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. Say la, say la. When things look secure, the twisted matching your pearl. Greed in the morning, a whole different picture than the one painted earlier. Picasso's the phrases that twist up the faces. Who are you? Where are you? What are you? Hey! How are you? Hey! Hey! You play too much. You exaggerate the truth too much. You embellish stories too much. It's just too much. Try being more honest, more humble. Try being more real, more gentle, more polite, more creative. You have it in you. You're the only one who can believe it to life. Believe in yourself. Stop looking around and look inside. Greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. Selah, Selah. Play too much. You exaggerate the truth too much. You embellish stories too much. It's just too much. You have it in you. You're the only one who can believe it to life. Believe in yourself. Stop looking around and look inside. Greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. Selah, Selah.
Down, da da da, down, da 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 da, down, da da da, down, da 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 da. Grave digging online, shoveling the feet, scrolling through the comments, sniffing out a bleed, flagging every bruise, every skinned up knee, calling 911 on your own shattered dreams. Digital vigilantes, pausing the code, super creep Karens digging up bones, living in a crypt, feeling broken, carrying bones from the dead, from the dead. Hey! Digital vigilantes, salty to the bone, super creep Karens, what face no crones, always rattling a cage in a rage in a nasty tone, carrying bones from the dead to the dead. Spying eyes in the discourse, spying through their glass houses, dragging and bragging of everybody's past. Screenshots in a folder labeled evidence, praying for a scandal just to feel relevant. Digital vigilantes, pausing the code, super creep Karens digging up bones, living in a crypt, feeling broken, carrying bones from the dead, from the dead. From the dead to the dead. Who made you mean? Who made you sad? Swear you see a crime in every conversation. You don't wanna heal, you just wanna react. You don't wanna help, you just want the diss track.
from the dead to the dead.
Hey everybody. Hi. Thanks for tolerating those songs. Thanks for tolerating those videos. I needed to get some things together before I started. And anyway, let's see who is here. And thank you, Tanika, thank you, Maria, for being helpers today. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm excited tonight. I'm not sure why, I just am. Okay. Hi, Tanika. Hi, Maria. Hi, PTA. Thanks for coming in. Well, you guys, let me switch it up here. Okay. Oh, thanks, Tanika. Yeah, this aquarium. Tell me how it looks. It should be 4K. It should be a good resolution. So let me know what it looks like. Keep it up there for a minute. Tanika, that is so sweet. What a compliment. I accept it. Thank you so much. I know that you mean it, because you are too, and we vibe. I know we do. Thank you. Yeah, my cats are special. They're smart. They block people. They give me advice. They keep an eye on things for me. They get rid of the vermin. They catch the vermin. They're very useful cats. Yeah, it should be pretty easy in here because I have a lot of people blocked. So that's how it go. That's how we roll. Yeah, this is an exclusive club here. That pisses some people off. But you know what? I don't want to deal with all the bullshit that they deal with. I'm not interested. I don't like to waste my time like that. And I cruised around a little bit today and noticed that people were really wasting their time on a bunch of stuff. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I have always been a dog person, but we had a problem with rats. Our whole neighborhood did one year. And so we all got cats to help a rat problem, and it worked. So cats get rid of rats. Just something to think about. Yeah, the litter box is an issue if you let it be. It's not an issue for me at all. And my cats go outside a lot, so it's not a big deal. Just got to keep up on it, Keep it clean, keep it fit, nice. But, so what do you guys think about what's happening around the streets? What's up, JB? JB, Where are you from, JB? I don't recall seeing you around. Am I missing? Who's JB, guys? Do you guys know them? How'd you find the live, JB? Where are you from? What you about? Let me see if I can put a little bit of background music on. Is that working? I wonder if... Did I get unplugged? Where am I right now? What's happening? Let's see. I was trying to turn some music on, but oh, my volume is down super low. Oh, you guys, I was not even talking into my headphones. I would be surprised if you could even hear me. Could you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me right now? Hello, testing 1, 2. Oh, that was just so weird. And yeah, I'm still getting this whole thing started. Turn it down, like way down. I think that's a good volume. 14, I think. Hi, Sackle. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Oh, good, good. Yeah, my mic, I was on the computer microphone, not my headphones. And I couldn't hear anything. And I thought I unplugged them or something. The cord's really long. For some reason, Bluetooth doesn't work very well when I'm doing this. Restream doesn't like it too much. But, yeah. I don't know. I didn't check to see who was live. So, I could be interrupting somebody's flow. I don't know. I wasn't trying to. I was making it easy to do, so I did. I'm looking for something. If you guys don't mind, if you could give me a moment, I'll switch you back to the aquarium. I will be right back. 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. I'm just also gonna do one more thing. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, alright guys, I had to do a sound check. I think it sounds good, actually. It's picking up good on I have the settings, I changed the settings. I thought they were good last time, but they weren't. It was still doing this weird thing with the noise cancellation, but I think I fixed it, so that's cool. I'm happy about it. Happy about that. Very happy about that. Okay, so I did want to talk about parasocial relationships on YouTube. I wanted to get into that. I like blueberries so much. Everyone loves blueberries. I haven't met anybody yet who doesn't like blueberries. Tamika, sorry, what does one mean? Does that mean yes, you can hear me? Does that mean... I'm sorry, I'm getting used to... I have to learn the mod to host language. Yes, it is based on the Willy Wonka story. And I have like a presentation that I put together, but I don't think anybody's ready to see it yet. I think some things need to be digested. Some of the events that have been happening lately need to be digested by some people first before I hit them with the blueberry take on the Willy Wonka. Do you have any views on it? Thanks, Tamika. I will learn. I'll pick up. Blackberries are good. Those are good too. It's a toss up. I mean, I think I like them equally, love them equally the same. Could you imagine though if I used that as a screen name, Sako? Could you imagine in this sector? I don't think that would go over too well, right? I mean, it's to the point where you're scared to even, say anything related to color. Blue, purple, red, the rainbows, whatever. Oh, Tamika. So I have a story about that. My grandma and I were eating at a restaurant on Route 66, and we had blueberry pie for dessert. And after we were done eating, we were smiling at each other. And as soon as we saw each other's teeth, we started crying, laughing, because both of us, our teeth and lips and everything were stained blue, purple from the blueberry pie. We cried, we laughed so hard. It's one of my favorite memories I have with my grandma. So that's one of the reasons. Sako, since, nowadays everybody's mining for personal data, I'll give it up, some of it. I'll give up some of it. Why not? Share. Anybody have any fun memories like that with blueberries or their grandparents? I really like this music. I'm sorry if you guys think it gets old, but it gets a little bit intense right here, but then it starts busting a move. Excuse me. V-Love. Oh my gosh. Welcome in. Yay. It's starting to be a party now. I love it. What's today? Tuesday night? Taco Tuesday? Right on. Maria, you want to come up on panel and just chat a little bit? Oh, let me do this. Oh, you guys are missing out. Let's see. You guys, I'm going to mute. I'm going to cough. Okay, I'm better. I have allergies, like, so bad. It's ridiculous. Like, when are they going to end? When are they going to stop? I always make sure my grandma has brain food, even if we blend it. I miss my hometown. Aww. They're the best. Blueberry muffins are the best. I don't know. They're my first go-to choice every time. I'm smoking some really potent flour too, really good flour. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I was gonna do the... Alright, let me see if it works. I wanted to talk about parasocial relationships, but I want to wait. It'll change the screen. I want to wait a little bit. We've been live 25 minutes. What? You guys, how does it go into like a time warp where, like, it's crazy? Oh, you know, I could play some videos with the background off. Let me see. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. Oh, I just saw the song from Mary Jo. I want to talk about that. Let me talk about that. Let me turn this music off for a second. I want to read the comment that was left. It was so perfect. And you guys, the comment was like record. It happened. It was posted so quickly after. I couldn't even believe it. It was like Guinness World Book of Records. Karen timing, Karen response. I heard that freezing blueberries increases their nutritional value. And same with another one. Oh, I can't remember what the other one was. Somebody said freeze blueberries and something else. And that doing that boosts something. Wow, I wish I could remember the verbatim. Oh, thank you so much, V-Love. Thank you. You know, you guys, I don't know if you guys do or not, but people are listening to the music, which I think is exciting because, like I said, I loosely claim kind of ownership about it, but I love it when other people vibe to it because it tells you a lot about them. When you vibe to the same stuff, it tells you about people. And so I get excited about learning who is vibing with the music and who isn't. I mean, we know who isn't, but I mean, it's a good sign if you want to know, if you have things in common with people and stuff. And of course, it lands on the one spot where it kind of drives me nuts. This one part right here sounds like it's stuck. And I don't know, I think it is actually. I think that's a flaw in the design of that. Because that's the only song. It's weird. I need to go in and edit that. I didn't notice it until I got on here. Okay, Tanika. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanika. Don't feel pressured. I'm gonna cough. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay, gotcha. So important. So important. Young ladies, it's so important to not go to sleep with your makeup on. It's so important to brush your teeth. I don't care how drunk you are. I don't care how messed up you are. Get your ass in that bathroom and brush your teeth and wash your face. Thanks, Danica. There have been a couple of times where I've like crashed out and fallen asleep with my makeup on and not brushing my teeth, and it's like, oh my gosh. It makes it rough waking up in the morning. And it's like, if you want to wake up in a good mood, prepare the night before. A lot of things in life go smoother and go smoothly if you plan and prepare. Plan, prepare, and prevent. That's what PPP should stand for, because it really we make things harder on ourselves many, many times because we don't plan properly, we don't prepare, and right, Maria? And looking at Tanika's skin, I know she She doesn't even wear makeup, so. But even still, there's like air pollution and stuff. So, I don't know. Um, it's just one of those things, I mean, some people shower in the morning and at night. So, but, a lot of problems could be avoided just by thinking ahead a little bit, planning, imagining the scenario, planning for it, picturing it. And so, oh gosh, sorry guys, 1 second. Oh my gosh, here comes that obnoxious part of the song I was just talking about. Let's do this one. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh, and I'm looking for I want to play the video for this. Oh, calm down. All right. I'm past it. I think I'm going to make it. This is my smoker's voice. This is my smoker's voice. Oh my gosh, that was harsh. I'm done. I can't be smoking. Apparently I can't smoke and talk at the same time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway. If I'm on the big screen, Tanika, then I want to put this video on because it took me a long time to make it. A long time. So, where is... Oh! No, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Playlist. I'm going to change the scenery here real quick before we go to here. Because I didn't realize I changed the size of that window. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay. Oh, nice, Tanika. I'm so excited. I know. You said that you did love aquariums before. I do too. Okay. So, let's fix this chat situation up here with the opacity in the background. Okay. Alright. Wait, did I just see... Oh, I did! Hi, Victoria. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, this is a good time to go on or something, huh? I'm excited. Great to have you guys here. For sure. Tea. Oh, yeah. What? Okay, you guys, remind me. I feel like I'm juggling a bunch of stuff right now. And it's weird because when you're doing this, it's not like multitasking when you're by yourself. You're like, you're on air. You're like, you're live. You're like, it's like lights, camera, action kind of vibe that live streaming gives you. And so you're sitting here, you know, just clicking around on your computer, drinking your coffee, smoking your joint or whatever, but then you realize that you're broadcasting. This is where I'm going to get stage fright. I need to stop talking about it because this is the kind of thinking that prevents me from getting on a stage and being any kind of supporter. I mean, any kind of performer. But I mean, I don't know. I guess you can get inside your head too much. But anyway, I was gonna talk about parasocial relationships. One, two, one, like magic. Two, I do want to talk about some of the events that have happened, and I haven't been around too much, but enough in enough places to get baited onto a panel by somebody that spits too much when they talk. And I'm going to be mean about it because that person is very strange to me. And I obviously got their attention by just playing around, being funny, having a good time in the chat. But now this person was trying to get me up onto a panel I had never been there before. It was my first time there. I said hi to the host and they said hi to me back in the chat. And then when that person jumped up there, first of all, the chat was completely hostile. It's so funny. And it was just like being somewhere else, if you guys know who I'm talking about, where I'm constantly baited but blocked. And then that person goes around and complains about being baited and blocked. It's those people should write down those things and then maybe start to see the patterns in their own. What? Hey, Jay Bliss. What up? Thanks for being here. Gosh, guys. This is awesome. But also, it's nerve-wracking. It's like the more of you that come in, that I'm familiar with, that I see in the chat, it's weird. It's like, you're just used to typing to each other. But then when you have to actually, I'm not shy. I'm not a shy person. I am romantically. But as far as making friends, not at all. I'm not shy. And if I saw all of you in a room, if we were all meeting somewhere at a restaurant or whatever, I wouldn't be shy either. It's this whole one-way kind of thing with the vocal one-way. It's awkward. I'm not gonna lie, it's awkward. I rarely say not gonna lie. I only say it when I'm trying to be funny. So, I've joined a few Discords. I've joined a few new Discords. Someone told me the other day that what their take on me was. They offered it, and I appreciated it, but I thought it was fair, and I thought it was true. But someone said, Joe, I just think that you call things out the way you see them. I think it's that simple. I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just trying to say, this is what I see. I don't assume, but I'm thinking that because other people are, not everybody. We have to realize that this is a very public forum. it's a forum, it's a platform, and the people on the platform are like on a stage. I don't like being on a stage, but once I am up here, once I forget about it, once I forget about that whole part of it, then I actually have a good time and enjoy it. It's, getting past that place, but that's where you become authentic. I think that's where you become defined as being authentic, is when you forget that you are on a stage. That's just by virtue of the program's design, having audio and video by the nature of what they are. That's just an illustration that you can compare it to. And some people just take it way too seriously, I think maybe the people that really wanted to make it in, what should I call it? I'm going to call it the Dragon Slayer, because when I fly in and out of LA, if you've ever flown in and out of LA, I don't know other cities, it's not quite the same. But in LA, before you land, it takes a long time. Like the plane circles around a few times, and it's so frustrating because you just want to get on the ground. And you just float around and float around, and then, finally you land. But as you're floating around, you're looking at the city, and you're not that far above the ground. So there's cars and traffic, and you see the buildings and everything. But it looks like, and with the mountains and stuff, the ocean, it looks like you're landing on a bed of jewels, like giant jewels. And then you get this, for me, LA has a vibe where this video doesn't. LA has a vibe where it has its own heartbeat. It has its own pulse rate. It's fast. Really fast. I would think New York is faster. East Coast heart rate is faster than West Coast for sure. And when it's so funny, I've done work where I traveled from the West Coast to the East Coast a lot, and then I dated somebody on the East Coast, and so I worked here on the West Coast, and I would jump on a plane on a Friday night and get there on Saturday morning at 6 a.m. and spend the weekend and then do the same thing on the way home. But yeah, let me change the caption. We're beyond this. We've started 45 minutes ago. All right, let's see. Trigger warning? No, I don't think we need a trigger warning for anything I'm about to say. Jay Bliss, what were you what didn't you know? I was behind in the chat. And I know a lot of times that content creators respond to the wrong comment. Like they think the comments are current. They're current with the comments, but they aren't. And so they end up responding or taking the comments wrong. And I want to make sure we don't do that. It's not moving. It's not like, but I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm still multitasking while I'm talking and trying to concentrate on telling the story too at the same time. But yeah. Yeah, I love the East Coast. My son wanted to live in Boston for the longest time. And we still might, you never know. Everyone moves there, everyone. But, oh, yeah, the landing in LA. Yeah, and so it looks like just this big, spread out, jeweled city. And it always reminded me of a dragon's lair. And I always felt like as we were descending, the plane, some of those pilots weren't very steady on their landings, or they were drunk, maybe, who knows. But sometimes there was like some really bumpy landings, but also sometimes there were some like really sudden drops in altitude. And so you're like, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, everyone's like, whoa, all of a sudden it was like a roller coaster. And then all of us that, like, sometimes some of the landings were even like just 2 drop downs, like a ride at Universal Studios or something. But anyway, my whole point is that it looks like and it felt like a dragon was around, and that the city was its like horde, like in The Hobbit. And I actually really like the music to this video. You guys want to hear it? I don't know if you've heard it. It's not very long. Let's see how long this video is. It's a 3-minute video. You guys want to hear the music? I can probably, let's see if I can turn it not too loud. Oh, start it over. Oh, nice, Tanika. Yeah, steampunk. I love steampunk. A lot of it has disappeared and it's making its way back, but I feel like they tried to like hide it, the history of it, and a lot of the pictures that come out now. I saw those pictures like as a young child, so and a lot of us Gen Xers we're the ones that like have the memory, of sort of that old world Tartaria, the steampunk kind of thing. But can you guys hear the video? I can't tell if it's playing or not. I don't know how these windows work yet. What? That's pretty awesome. Oh, what's up, RGM? What's up? How's it going? Dude, I haven't been able to comment on your stuff, but you're talented, man. You're talented at that AI stuff and the music writing. I like it. It's good stuff. You exceeded my expectations. I didn't have them, like, based on the art that you already had out there, like, you really stepped it up. You did a really good job. Yeah, for sure. Also, I forgot I delayed the chat. Let me undo that. Only because I didn't have moderators yet. So, let me change that real quick. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not blocked on your channel. RGM. No, I've seen them come up in my feed, and like, I'll click through them. I haven't listened to them for very long. I haven't been in places where I can only catch things in snippets. Oh, yeah, I would hope not. Oh, I'd hope not. Yeah, I'll let you know. Thank you, yeah. I wrote this song when my dog died, you guys. That's kind of emotional. He was with me for 15 and a half years. And he was such an attention getter. It was embarrassing even. I felt like I was like security for a movie star or something. Because he was so cute. Every time I took him somewhere, there was always a crowd. So, yeah, and I feel guilty for being sad because he was with me for so long, and it's so the feelings are like opposite of each other. You know, like I miss him. I'm heartbroken, but at the same time, I'm grateful that he was with me for so long, and it's just like just letting myself feel whatever it is at the time and not worrying about what side of it's like a maze, like where emotionally. Oh, yeah. Right, Tanika? Me too. Yeah, RGM. I know, that kind of heartbreak. And then like 3 years before that, I lost another dog that was with us for 15 years. And so 15, you know, 15 years, 15 minutes of fame. Oh no. But if someone wants to come up and, oh, I didn't mean to do that. If someone wants to come up and, I don't know, casually, talk about some of the things that were going on. He was a chow. Let's see, what did we call him? Wait a minute. He was Pomeranian and Chow and Chihuahua, and I think Dachshund, wiener dog. He was kind of a little mutt, but he looked like a teddy bear. He looked like a teddy bear. So, a little brown teddy bear. And so he was also like one of those accessory dogs where he would go, he had his like little bag, like a purse, and I would take him. He went everywhere with me. Tanika, do you sing? Do you rap? Because I've been practicing this song, and there's some parts in it that are really fast, but I think I have it nailed. And I don't know if you guys heard that last hold on one sec.
counterfeit, no mix of faith in them. Have mercy, throne of grace, have the mercy to help in time of need. Some take for a season, others make for good reason. When the sky is clear, you is near. When the storm rolls in and vision is clouded, listen to who is near. One day when the clouds roll in.
Sorry guys, that's my favorite part of that song. Oh, I'm sorry, Victoria, right? There, you know, when this last one passed, I was just thinking they are so special, you know, our animals and stuff. Like, there has to be a special place in heaven. You know, they have to be. I mean, some of them have souls that seem like they're so much deeper than some of the human people I've come into contact with, you know? And I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, we should change the subject. I won't get too sad, but let's see. So you did poetry, so that means you can rap. That means you can rap, bitch. Is that your rap name, Mrs. T Mac? Anyway, what I was saying is that I was playing guitar. In fact, I might grab it because now that I have this new settings with my microphone, I want to see if it picks up better. Last time, I had to play a certain way in order for it to even pick up on the mic. Otherwise, it would totally cancel out. And so I changed the settings. I'm going to try it out. But I want to do some like a collab with Peter and anybody else. Simon, we talked about it. I don't know where he's at, but doing a collab where we can all play and stuff, like do live and like write music and stuff, write songs, and even do some vocals. That would be amazing. Oh, I love this song too, this music. Let me play just a little bit of it, you guys. Oh, this works out good with the chat right there. This is the short format on the video. Yeah, oh yeah, Tanika, for Rock Nation. You guys, it's insane. What? That's awesome. Some kids are really good at it. It's a different kind of voice control and a breathing. Singing's all about breathing anyway. And you know, because my lung capacity with smoking and stuff, but how you breathe and where you sing from, a lot to do with singing, how you sound, but also, I mean, where it comes from. The blues and stuff, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Tanika, you know you get those checks. You know you're the bookkeeper for Rock Nation. Everybody's been wanting to know where their checks are, Tanika. Girl, they're asking a couple of people, that's their question. I see it in their chat all the time. They're like, yeah, where's our check? Where's our checks? I'm going to start jump unblocked probably, but I'm going to start saying, see Tanika. For complaints, see the complaint department, Tanika Gaines. Just kidding. Rumor mill, check. Rumor started, check. You guys, watch. Oh my gosh. This live will be up, so, you can refer back to it. I want to check something. I think somebody listens to what I say. I think somebody, I want to see something real quick. I had some questions, about a certain someone that kept calling people out about their content, but had like 7 videos of live streams on their own channel and didn't have it. No, too bad. That's too bad. They took it down. That's too bad. I had some hope there for a second that they would make some content that was, worthy to stand on their own channel. I thought I saw something today, and I was gonna. It sounded really lighthearted, and so I was like, "Oh, good! I think it's gonna stay up. I'm gonna check it out." Well, it's gone. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. But I mean, it's a younger person. They're old enough to know better. This whole, oh, they're young, oh, you're old. Look, there's one age. Old enough to know better and too young to know better. You're in the old enough to know better category. So, alright, the complaint department, the hours are 12 to 2, and they're closed after lunch. Okay, guys? Tanika will see you outside of the hours of 12 and 2, but they're closed for lunch. And lunch is usually 12 to 2. I mean, a lot could be prevented if you kept a journal and you wrote down your thoughts, things that are pissing you off so bad that you hit walls and tables and punch pillows and chew on things you're not supposed to, and but you can really get a lot out and focus it and direct it into creativity. And I speak from experience, and I speak from a position of seeing it happen many, many times, watching people make the effort to change the direction, and as soon as they do, they just take off. They take off. As soon as you change your attitude, as soon as you change your perspective, as soon as you start to reflect on your perceptions, which are, your senses. The senses. One second. I have so many notes. I haven't looked at any of them, not once, during any of these live streams. And I developed them for the live streams. Attachment styles. Is the music good, you guys, for my talking? If I start talking a lot more. But RGM, if you're still around, Probably not. You just stopped in to say hi, huh? But if you wanted to come up, I was going to put the link in there again. And I want to highlight that comment. Or anybody else who wants to jump up here. Just a warning, I just want to keep it light, keep it fun, keep it cute. I don't want to get into too heavy anything, which is probably why I'm not looking at my notes, but I want to offer. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Victoria. I just wanted to offer some helpful hints, some helpful ideas, on how to regulate your emotions, because a lot of people are just getting way too emotionally invested in people's business, like people's YouTube business. Just there's one person that I know all of you know who I'm talking about, and the entire channel is built on garbage, other people's garbage. And I can't imagine for the time that they spend on here, just first of all, the performances. Oh my God, let me just go back, because I did want to talk about this. The performances that I saw on a live stream 2 nights ago by a yoga pants and a salty were, oh no, was it no, it was the grave digger. The grave digger and the yoga pants were up there. And at the end of it, I was just like, how does anybody care what these two are saying? Like, why do any of us care? Why do we care? Because they're so out there. I mean, and here's the thing, you guys. I did a bunch of research, but it's on my iPad. And right now I'm on this PC. But basically, I methodically and systematically, applied some system analyst techniques to discovering certain information. And the gravedigger is, Maria, have you seen the Karen's video, the country Karen's video that I'll show you who the gravedigger is. And you guys, I have to tell you this. You are right now, because you're not my mod, because you're a mod in my chat right now, Tanika. I won't ever be possessive of moderators, you guys. I can't. I won't. That's not right. Or people that come in and check it out or sub to the channel. I mean, you are subscribers to YouTube, not just my channel. This whole weird possessiveness, like, people need to check their own personalities and what they're trying to project. It's really, really bizarre. And it's not normal. And it's like they're all out there fighting to make it normal. And it's not normal, guys. It's not normal. Right here, I'll be right back. Check this out. Let me find the video real quick. I'm going to show you the video because, you guys, it's uncanny how close I am to what I thought this person looked like. I did not know, all the way down to that tattoo on the inside of her forearm, on her forearm. You guys, okay? Like, even the roots, the dark roots, I even got the dark roots down, you guys. I'm going to play the video here. 1 second. It has cool music. It's not bad. So let's see. Hello?
Hey,
Hi. Ooh, how's the audio for you?
it sounds
Fine.
fine.
I,
I hear a
I
little
hear a
bit of
little bit of
feedback,
feedback,
and I'm hearing
and I'm hearing
myself,
myself,
but
but
other than
other
that,
than
it's
that,
fine.
it's fine. Okay, let me check. I think it's because. How's that? Is that better?
Um, oh yeah, the echo is gone, and
Okay.
the little bit of or I don't even know if feedback's what the word I'm looking for. It's just like some white noise in the back. But what's
Oh,
weird is, but when I'm in the chat, when I'm listening from YouTube, I don't hear it. I only hear so I wouldn't worry about that
okay.
because it's not coming through on the stream. Yeah, I just figured I'd hit the panel
Cool.
just for a couple minutes. Like I just so happened to get up, um,
Oh,
but
thanks.
it.
Yeah, what you up to? You're just hanging out?
Oh well, I usually get up at some point, because for me, I'm on the East Coast, so it's 1:42 in the morning. Like I just happen to
Oh,
wake up, and do what a lot of adult people do when they wake up in the middle of the night. I'm not gonna give too much information. But yeah, then I usually like pick up my phone and just see what's going on.
you make a ham
And
sandwich? Is that what you're talking about? You you raid the refrigerator? That's cool.
yeah,
No, you don't have to tell your secrets, are you?
yeah, and,
That's funny.
yeah, and I've always wanted to attend your lives, and I tend to miss them, but
Oh,
like because you usually go live like around these times, right?
our gym, it's so random. Like I
Ah,
couldn't
okay.
fault you or anybody else because I've even scheduled them and then didn't even follow through. And so, yeah, no, it's not. If I treated it like a job, then I would have a schedule. Like I would
Uh-huh.
have all of my ducks lined up, but that's not how it is. It's kind of, I'm stumbling into it and I'm just, feeling my way around, just checking it out, seeing how it feels. And
I I
you know what
think
I
that's the
mean?
right way to do YouTube though. In the beginning, you
Hmm.
stumble into it.
Yeah,
You don't have to take it too serious. Like like there's people who are on a schedule, but a lot of those people, they've been doing YouTube for years.
right,
If
right.
it's
Well,
just a hobby,
yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong with not, and it may not be a hobby in the future. It might be something where you can actually make money, but always have fun with it.
right.
And if it's fun for you to go live, um, well, I mean, yeah, you just go live whenever it works for you. So,
Yeah. Are you gonna, well, here's the thing. If you start to see me be consistent, then that means
mhm,
I'm taking it seriously and it means that I want to grow my channel because that's what it
mhm,
takes to grow your
right,
channel successfully. The number one thing is to be consistent and to have a schedule that you announce to your viewers or new viewers. So when people see a time that you're going to go live and it's consistent every day, if they miss it 2 or 3 days and then they hit it, and then they like
yeah,
it and then they'll come back. But it takes a little bit for the traction to take, you know. And
yeah, I
that's
agree.
my that's my, 2 cents. I may or may not know what I'm talking about. I People that try to think that they can, figure out YouTube, hey, hey, that's awesome. But there's no way I would ever think, because as soon as you think you have it figured out, they're going to change the rules. That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
that's true. It changes all the time. I do think that being consistent is something that doesn't really change. If you're consistent, you'll naturally grow. Um,
It's
because
true for a
I
lot of things in life. I mean, in general, you know.
right. Yeah, because
So,
years ago I was very consistent, and then I had some really crazy things happen in my personal life. Like I
mm,
mentioned, my dog died that
yeah.
year. He died 2 days after Christmas, and
Ugh.
I had suffered many other losses in that same year. Like that was 2022 was the worst year of my life. Um,
That wasn't a
and
good one for me either. Wow. Interesting.
so,
Didn't mean to interrupt. Go. Sorry, go on.
oh no, 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 you're good.
Yeah.
Um, but before that, my channel was growing. Like I would be well over 1,000. I probably have a couple thousand subscribers if I had stuck with it. Being consistent. But like that year really took a lot out of me. And just now is when I feel like I've been able to make some content um and kind of have fun with it like I used to. And at this rate, I could see myself becoming consistent again,
So you're getting
but
in the tea a little bit, huh, RGM? You're kind of messy, huh, RGM?
oh no, well, I don't really
Is it
feel,
like from a
like
sense of
I
humor
tr-
point of
I try
view?
my I try my best to stay out of the mess. I've
Mm-hmm.
become cool with a lot of people, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the people I've become cool with are not cool with each other.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I
So,
mean. Whether you meant to
oh
be there or
yeah,
not, we all are. We're all in the middle
right.
of some kind of mess if we're,
Okay, I see what you're
you know what I
saying.
mean, in the same
Yeah,
chats and stuff. That's the thing.
yeah.
Like, everyone's calling out people for being messy when, hello, where are you? Like, we all are, you know?
I see what you're saying. I do my best not to do
Well,
wrong to people.
I saw you made a song and a video about a fence. I didn't, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, so RGM's stepping into the paint. He wants to get
But
in the
see,
mess a little bit.
I made the song, but it was lighthearted. I wasn't really making fun of anybody. Um, it was. I mean, if you listen to it, it's really just kind of telling the story
I
from.
haven't totally, so I'm not being fair. I'm
Okay,
teasing you totally. I haven't totally listened to it all, but I saw the title and I know what it's about, you know? So that's all.
I'm sure you know about the subject
I
matter better
do.
than I do.
Right.
Better than I do. Well, what's funny is somebody made like a really funny comment, and Joe, I'm very much into comedy. Like I remember the
Yeah.
first time you and I talked, you even asked me, you're like, "Do you write comedy?"
Yeah, because you're always writing joke. You've always got jokes in the chat.
Yeah. So, but somebody had like a comment that was like really funny. So I picked the genre. I actually put what they said word for word, and then I just added some other details that I've been hearing through the grapevine.
Yeah,
But if you listen to the lyrics, it's not really any malice. Like it's just kind of telling a funny story.
yeah. I didn't
Um,
think you would be. I wouldn't think that.
yeah,
But I did think
and
it was
yeah,
an interesting topic, and I know why. You know what I mean? But I
right.
just thought you definitely crossed over with, with the making of that video.
Oh yeah, because a lot of them have been. There was a lot of the songs have been like about boxers. Um,
Yeah, some of
turning.
those
Yeah.
songs are really good. I did hear, I think I commented on one of them. If I'll comment if I've listened to it, that's how you'll know that I
Hmm.
heard it, because that helps people out. People don't realize that, when you comment on each other's
Hmm.
channels and stuff, that helps. But
It does.
mhm.
And see, I always try my best to support those who support me. and you do comment. I know you do watch. And I know if I don't see a comment, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not watching. So, but you've always been nice to me. We've always been cool.
Yeah.
So when I saw that you were live, I'm like, okay, let me just comment for a little bit. Then you dropped the link. I'm like, okay, let me hop on for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
I appreciate it, Arjun, and you've been the same to me too. And I might have said your name in the chat because I was trying to tell somebody that about the Discord that you guys joined because I thought it was an interesting, not you. I just thought
yeah,
that the whole thing was it has a strategy. So it's a strategy. It was a strategic move, not on your part, but
oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it was just something I was taking note of. It was not anything ever against you. I've
oh yeah,
never,
no,
and nor
it,
would I have reason to say anything against you.
oh yeah. If I ever thought anything, I would come to you first. I would never just be like, you know, trying to put you out there. Like I know you well enough where it's like if I feel there's a misunderstanding or something, I'd come to you and see if there's a way we can discuss things behind the scenes. Because that's the other thing. Sometimes people they put it out there in the open. They do a
Mm-hmm.
live, and then you have people who are not even involved in the situation instigating and escalating, and
Yes. Great
it's better,
words.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now if you handle things behind the scenes, you're a lot more likely to come to a reasonable understanding. And hey, if things go left, at least you gave it an honest shot.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and I feel
Yeah.
that we're at that. I was, it's like I said, if I ever had a question about something, I would come to you. I wouldn't make a diss track. I wouldn't
Thank
do
you.
something crazy like that.
Good. Oh, I was worried. No, I'm just joking. No. No, I appreciate that. And same, same. And yeah, I agree. And, that is the adult way to handle problems. But this is this is new ground for people, I think. I think that some people are experimenting with using it as kind of a therapy tool because I think it satisfies some of the needs that they have in them. For first of all, YouTube is definitely satisfying those people that need to have attention. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They can go live whenever they want. And someone's going to be, well, that's not the case for everybody. Like some channels have nobody watching them, but I mean, you know what
Well,
I mean?
well, I was thinking about this one day. Let me bring this
Yes, please
up to you
do.
and tell me
Save
what you
me
think.
from
So,
myself. Go on.
so did you ever watch like public access television?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
that's exactly what it's
so
like.
when I saw that everybody was going live, a lot of people were going live, I was
Yeah.
like, this is kind of like public access television, but everybody has that because public access television, you had to get a time slot. They only give you so much time.
Zero
Um,
production, like
right. And then
quality.
right. And then not only that, but like it kind of depend on where you live. Like some places didn't even have public access while other places had like multiple channels. So
Right.
depending on where you live,
That's true.
um you you know you could potentially get half an hour to an hour, and I don't think I ever seen anybody more than an hour. um so I'm sure there probably is, and it's probably different, but my point is this: now you have YouTube
Hmm.
where you don't have to apply for a slot. All you have to do is be able to get 50 subscribers, and then
Hmm.
from there you can you know, like Restream doesn't have like a for the free doesn't have like a cap on the time, right? They just have like features that are not available to you
Um,
on the free one. It's been a
I
while
don't.
since I
I
used Restream.
I don't know. I just started out with the paid one.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
like $19. It's not very much at all.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how StreamYard used to be. Now it's gotten out of hand with their pricing. But I mean, StreamYard, I know it's 20 hours a month,
That
and
you get
then
free.
right for the
But it's
free
probably
and
shit quality. Anything that's free and then they have a pricing tier, the free is going
yeah,
to be shit quality. So
yeah, I
don't
agree.
ever go for that unless you like have to. You know what I mean? Like I use a lot of free AI,
Hmm.
and then when I max it out, then I end up, if I like the program, I'll pay for it for a
Yeah,
month or something. Let me say
so,
hi to Noelle real quick. Hi,
sure, sure.
Noelle. Nice to see you. You can come up after RGM if you like.
Oh yeah, I'm
Um,
probably not gonna be up much longer
yeah, no
because,
worries. No rush. No
but
rush. But
um,
I wanted to keep going with what you were saying because that was interesting to me. Oh, you were talking about the production quality of the local access channels, and that YouTube is like how everyone's got a camera in their living room.
right,
Like,
right now YouTube has made it possible for anybody to basically have a public access channel if they want to, as long as they can get 50 subs, which is not a it's not a hard barrier to break. You know, pretty much anybody can have their own public access channel. Because I mean, think about it. You used to see the religious people. You used to see
always the
the
church.
atheists,
Hmm.
right? It doesn't matter where you lived. If public access was a thing, you had the religious and the atheists. They both had their little time
Right?
slots,
That should
and
tell you
then
something too. Yeah.
and then there
Mm,
would be like special interests. What do we see on YouTube? The same thing. You have the religious, the atheists, and anything in between that would be considered a special interest. And then you got people who just come on here and chat. You
right.
know, so they don't even really have a specific thing. They go live, and then if anybody hits the panel, it's open panel,
Yeah.
open season. You
I
know,
know. Those are crazy channels.
and then you can go as live as long as you want. Um, if you're willing to pay, and if you're not willing to pay, then you can go at the very least. I'll say 40 hours because I don't know how much time Restream gives you. It used to be unlimited on the
Mm.
free, but I don't know if that's still the case.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, because I used
That's
to,
really encouraging to people.
yeah. See, I know that because I used to go live a lot more. And what I would do is I'd use StreamYard until I hit 20 hours, and then I would switch. Or no, this is what I used to do. If I was doing an open panel, I would do StreamYard. If I was not, if it was just me, I would do Restream. Because people even now
Oh,
like
because it charges you for like how many guests you can have, right?
well
Or
because I don't think Restream charges for how many guests you could have, but people, at least in the boxing community, most people don't really like Restream, and they like StreamYard. So it's like, okay, if I'm gonna have a panel, I'll use what everybody likes to use.
oh,
Um,
gotcha.
and when I'm just doing a live where it's just gonna be just me, I'll do Restream, because that way I'm not subtracting from my StreamYard hours. And like I said, it used to be unlimited. I don't know if that's the case. But let's say it's not. Let's say they also give you 20 hours. Then let's
Hmm.
say between the two services, 40 hours a month. I
There
think
you
that's
go.
plenty, to be
That's a
honest.
lot.
Now, right. And you, it also depends. Like, if the more features that you want to have access to, obviously the more sense it makes to spend money.
Right,
Also, like right now, I very rarely go live, so it doesn't make any sense for me to pay for anything as
right.
far as live services. So just depends on what you what you are doing. You know, there probably was a time when I was a lot more active, where paying something would be justified, but right now that'll be a waste of money. You know, that'd be like paying for a gym membership and never going. You know, paying
Oh
for a
gosh.
StreamYard membership, or Yeah, that's something that I think most people can relate to that
Oh my
analogy.
god, the money that I've the money I've wasted on gym memberships before in my 20s. For real.
Yeah. I was actually
But
in a relationship with a girl and she wanted to get a gym membership. I told
mm,
her I wouldn't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. And she did. She never went. And I told her, remember when I told you, like that, if it, because you really have to. The
commit.
gym
I
is not.
mean, it's
The gym
about
is not going to motivate you to go. They're going to
right,
motivate you to pay, but they ain't motivating you to come in. That's on you.
right. I just when I was 18 in high school, I dated a bodybuilder. And so
Oh,
I was at the gym all the time with him. And I only like gyms if you are trying to build your body because
hmm,
it has the different weights and the machines that you need to isolate the areas. But I don't really enjoy them. Like I hate the atmosphere. I hate the way they smell. I hate that they're dirty and sweaty and people are sweating everywhere. Like I don't like it. I'm kind of bougie like that. Like it doesn't. I'm not. Guys are different, but girls, I don't know. Like, and I've even been to girls' gyms. I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I don't go to yoga classes, especially hot yoga classes. Hell no. But I do it at home, and I have extras. Like, I don't know if people, if you have a house or a household or a place where you live, I mean, I don't know, just keeping it clean and keeping it organized is enough exercise sometimes. Lifting
yeah.
boxes, moving furniture, I don't know. Doing laundry, carrying the baskets sometimes are heavy. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot, you know, that you just stay just moving. The problem a lot of us have these days is that, and why it's only a hobby for me with YouTube, and why if it became anything more, I would have to have like a strict schedule for it because I've already had jobs and a career where I am chained to a computer and a desk. And I've been working from home since 2020 and I'm never working anywhere again. Like, it's so awesome to get up whenever you want and you can, like, do stretches. I don't know. It's just, it
You,
feels healthier.
you know how long I've been working from home for?
Huh.
Since 2010.
Wow.
I
That's
was way
awesome.
ahead of the game. Yeah, because I had an employer that, they started sending. I started in a building.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they have a huge campus. Like, it's almost like going to school, except you're going to work. And then one day they're like, okay, we're sending everybody home, at least in my department, because they have all kinds of stuff there. So they they still have the campus, but certain businesses they sent home, and mine was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't work for them anymore, but I've worked from home ever since.
You've had the
Ev-
setup. Mm-hmm.
yeah, every job I've had after that has been from home. So when COVID happened, it never affected my ability to work. Like I know some businesses had to adjust. I was already in it.
Yeah, I was transitioning into it. I had no problem. I was like, yeah, like I wanted to get a doormat for my front door that said COVID, we have COVID or something like that so that people wouldn't come over. Positive COVID positive or something like that.
Oh, that's funny.
No. Um yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I things are things are just getting like I'm glad that you're bringing a sense of humor to it and like toning down some of the hatred with humor, like tempering it a little bit, by
Yeah,
you
I
know
think I think there's a way to cover the tea without um being malicious, you know.
There is, yeah.
Like, and you don't have. And sometimes I feel like people feel like they have to choose sides. If you're in a position where you feel like you have to choose sides, I'm not gonna judge. But I think in most cases you can remain neutral. You know, like if I ever hear somebody talking smack about you, I'm not going to join in just because that's the thing to do. I'll either
Oh,
leave or talk to other people who are not talking smack about you. And I do the same thing for the other people that I'm cool with that um,
right.
you or other people may not be cool with. Like I don't see any need to be, sneaky and two faced.
Hmm.
Um, and when I see something that I think I can make content out of, but in a funny, lighthearted way, then
Hmm.
I'll do it. There's no reason for me to come at people that I never really met, you
Right,
know.
right.
So, and I feel like the fence song, I think I accomplished that. I
I'm
thought
gonna
it
look
was
into it.
fun.
Yeah. Do you mind if I play it on? if, well, I'll look at it later.
You
I'll check it out later.
well,
Okay.
if you check it out and you want to play it on stream, I give you permission. And I've
Okay.
never struck anybody. I don't even know how to strike.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
me, I'm just not that type of person. I don't withdraw consent. I'm giving you consent. You
Okay.
you play it if you feel that it's gonna if you feel your audience is going to enjoy it, then by all means, it's there for people to enjoy. And
Okay.
I'm not monetized, so you're not taking money out of my pocket. So
Okay.
it's all good.
Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, and I like
All
that
right.
other. I like that. I think I like that boxing. That first, the one I did comment on. I really like
Hmm.
that one. I thought that one was really good. Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to go listen to it. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna continue doing the boxing ones. Like I said, if there's like, I found that whole situation with, I'll just say with Ralph to be interesting. But like I said, I think if you listen to it, you're not gonna see that. I mean, it's obvious it's coming from one side's perspective, but it's not like I'm taking any real digs at him. It's just kind of telling the story from one point of view. And it's based off of just
Gotcha.
what I've heard. Because
Well, knowing him, okay, might some heat.
I'll be all right.
I
Whenever,
know. I know you
I
will.
mean, he's not gonna be able to touch me in any way meaningful. If he talks smack about me, guess
Well,
what? I
here's
got
the thing.
a
This is interesting. He's posed a challenge, a boxing challenge, to
oh,
to
I did see that.
yeah. So
Jaguar
I mean,
rights man, right? I just so happened to catch that.
yeah. Um, he and a couple other people, but I like the idea of you know solving problems like that. But also, who did the Irish invent boxing? Do you know that? And if you don't know that, that would make interesting content.
So, from what I mean, boxing it has a very long history,
Hmm.
which long predates, you know,
Ireland.
like video.
Oh,
There's I have a buddy in the UK. If you go to his channel, he has content about boxers there's zero footage on, and he's basically a historian. And what's funny is he knows the boxers of today too. But one time I saw a documentary where they said that, I don't know how true it is, but they said that they used to just have men. They would like throw potato sacks on their heads and throw them in a roped off area and have them fight until one of them knocked the other one out.
hmm.
I don't know how true that is, but I don't remember any mention of Irish. Um,
Oh, really?
but
I want to
it
look
wouldn't
into
sur-
it. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me
Because,
though. They are known as the Fighting Irish. That's a
mm-hmm,
saying. It's a cliche. So
mm-hmm, that's what I wondered. Yeah,
yeah,
I just thought that was an interesting connection. I might ask Rock about it
yeah. But I do
because
know that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, no, that's okay. Because I have a country Karen video, and
Mhm.
it has like some Irish Karens in it, so that's why I
Um,
asked.
yeah. What I was gonna say though is I do know in the early 1900s,
Mhm.
boxing was still very much the Wild Wild West. Like even though there was already rounds established, they used to still fight until somebody got knocked out. Like right now, the maximum you're going to see is 12 rounds. In the early 1900s, you could have seen 30 rounds,
Oh
40
my
rounds.
gosh. Oh
Yeah,
my
because they would just
gosh.
keep going till one guy knocked the other one out.
I think
Um,
that people were built stronger than we are today too. I kind
yeah,
of feel
I
like that.
agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. And regulations have just changed greatly. I mean, even in the 80s, they were going 15 rounds. And then
Wow.
there was a few unfortunate deaths where they were like, okay,
Mm,
we're going to cut down the rounds. And that's how we ended up to the 12. And 12 rounds isn't even what all the fights are. It kind of depends if you're like, um, if, if you're, um, I forget what the word is right now. It's like when you're like within your first couple fights, they typically start you off with 3 rounds, and they move you on to 6 rounds, then 8 rounds. Eventually, you get all the way up to 12. By the time you're hitting your 12 rounds, you're probably uh, in contendership for a world title.
hmm. World
But see,
title.
because that's very different from like let's say football, right? You're in the NFL. You're in the NFL.
I
You're
think
not.
I think all of that stuff's rigged. So I'm the wrong person to talk about with sports. Like I like the what's the word for it? I like the essence of them, but I'm not into like I like
Oh
the
yeah, I hear
history
you.
of them and stuff and the mechanics and the strategies and stuff, but I think every single one
Well,
of
the
them
other
has
thing
been
is I've
fixed from the beginning.
well the other
It's
thing is I've
terrible.
kind of lost interest in boxing because a lot of I'm not gonna turn this into a boxing stream, but I'll just say this: a lot of the
Yeah,
fights that we
thanks.
should get don't they don't happen, or they don't happen when they should. Like
Right. And
literally, you could be waiting for a fight that should be happening, like
for
maybe
six
six,
years.
7 years. Yeah,
That's
and
what you were
so
saying. That
I've
is
kind of lost
such a
interest because of that.
that is so crazy to me. That is
Hmm.
such a completely, just even from like a marketing kind, it's insane. It's really weird. I don't know. It's the only other kind of sport I think could be like that is like curling or something. Do you know what curling is?
Isn't that thing that they do in the Winter Olympics?
With the ice.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they have brooms and they're moving
Yeah.
this little. Yeah,
It's
I know what it is. I don't really understand it.
me either. It's like totally obscure. Like, I don't know.
It's funny. I'm not gonna say it's fun to watch, but it's funny to watch for a couple minutes. Like they're
Like, what are they doing, right? Who
right. It
invented
looks
this?
it looks
Who made
like
up the rules? The Greeks and the Egyptians, probably. Did
it
you
looks
see
like they're
that?
trolling us. It looks like they're trolling us with that.
It
Like
does.
this is a
It
real
does.
sport,
Like
and they
mocking.
right.
Totally. Maria said that she asked Google who invented boxing, and it said Egypt and Greece. But AI says that for everything. Everything Egypt and Greek. Because, I mean, did you know that Western society is mostly based on Egyptian culture? That Egyptian culture, that we found it completely preserved. So, like, even like laws and religion, like society, I mean, all kinds of things come from our postal system. The post office comes from Egypt. Egypt invented it. like zip codes and addresses and house numbers and stuff like that. That was
Mm.
invented in Egypt. When I found that out, I was like, okay, that's the thread I'm going to follow. And now I realize that our culture is, you know, that song "Walk Like an Egyptian." Do you remember
Oh
that song?
yeah, yeah. Walk
I
like
always,
an
yeah, like,
Egyptian.
isn't that a weird, what weird lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would they say that? Those lyrics always baffled me. I was like, and then the video, I'm like, what is this about? What is this even about? Can even anyone explain it to me today?
I see. I used to just think that during that time they were making just a lot of fun music about random stuff, but I believe there could be some real, some real intent in some of them. Because when I say like random stuff, like I'll give you an example. I forget the name of the group, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They did Love Shack and
The B-52s?
Rock Lobster. Is it B-52s?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it and I didn't want to be wrong.
It's
But
okay.
they did the Rock Lobster, they did Love Shack. Like a lot of their
Yeah.
music was really random stuff. I mean, I guess Love Shack isn't so random, but Rock Lobster definitely is.
Yeah, rock lobster. That's another one too, because the lobster symbolism, like I follow some conspiracy channels, but
Uh-huh.
also like really mostly the ones about symbolism, because if you're in art, if you do any kind of art, you notice the different symbols. And I think that people that are work with art or whatever um can recognize symbols easier, or
Hmm.
and so that's why I like to see where they connect the dots, or where they even like draw dots in to connect them, sometimes.
Yeah.
But even when they do that, I think that's creative and entertaining. So I don't feel like I lose at all by watching them. I really, really enjoy it. But I mean, nowadays, though, I'm like, what am I like, there, none of this sounds outrageous at all. Like, what?
Uh-huh.
All of this is making sense. Like, why is that happening? you know? But yeah, I don't
All
know.
right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Because if
Yeah,
not, I will hate myself in the morning when I have to start working with my numbers and all my crap at work. But
yeah.
if this
I
was
want. I hear
fun,
that. Thank
I'm glad I
you.
caught I'm glad I caught you at least for a little while. And if you ever go live at a decent hour, I'll definitely stick around longer.
What's a decent hour? When's your
Oh yeah, well I
bedtime?
mean that I guess that's relative. I mean me,
Yeah,
I'm a typical, like I work a 9 to 5. I'm
gotcha.
usually in bed like at 11, 12 o'clock if
Mm,
I'm feeling frisky.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm on Eastern time, so
Right, right.
um, but I will catch you on the next one. Everybody have a great night. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Good night, RJM. I'll check out your
Good
channel.
night.
All right, good night.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, guys. That was nice. That was really nice of him. Thanks, RGM. All right, let me play this Country Karens real quick. And because the AI is really on fleek here. And also, Noelle, I don't know if you're still here, darling, but if you are, please join me on the panel. I'm going to drop the link again. And then I'm going to mute up and put this video on real quick, guys. Let me see if I can bring it up. Add scene, screen. Okay, don't act up on me. Let me make sure. Oh, no wonder it wouldn't work. Okay. Um, Here's a short video, guys. Enjoy. See if you can guess. There's more than one Karen in here. Like, there's a lot of different Karens in here. Here you go.
This is unbelievable. I demand to speak to your manager. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I'm the best. This is outrageous. You'll regret this. I'm not leaving until I get what I want. Hello, police? Get here now. You won't believe this garbage. What are you looking at? This is my party now! I'm the love bomber extraordinaire. You got a problem with that? These bones are for the real party animals! Get out of my way! What are you staring at? This is my space. You got no right to be here. Get out now, or you'll regret it. This is your only warning. Don't test me, I mean it!
What? Rejected? How dare he?
Crime. True crime. Okay. Let's go back. So, what'd you guys think of my Karen video? Kind of funny, huh? Okay, so what's crazy is that before the Riverdance Karen ever came up, and before I ever saw a real actual photo of her, I made this video. I made this video about a week before she cammed up. And also, I saw today, I peeped, and she has tattoo on the inside of her forearm, like in that video. It died. I was like, okay, I'm not a remote viewer. Total coincidence. That was crazy. But I have one more video to show you guys, and then I'm going to probably tap out because it is kind of late, and unless here's one. Oh, it stopped. Glitch. Computer glitch. Anyway, you all can guess who that is. Oh my gosh, there's too many fun things. Too many fun things. Well, I'm gonna go, you guys. I want to say thank you. I want to play something on the way out, and wish you guys a good night, a good morning, and let's see. Let me see. Maria, you were so funny, and you just by being there, your presence so irritated that other person, and that person just showed themselves. It was embarrassing. Like, it was a disaster, a total disaster for them. Like, anyway. Oh, you guys, wait. Here's the tea on Mary Jo. You guys, oh my gosh, I forgot. Before RGM came up, that's what I was talking about. It had to do with the Karens, and it had to do with the comment. And I'm glad he came up before I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, because I don't want to affect any kind of potential there might be there between him and this person, but which I will reserve my comments about. But if we ever go there, I have something to say about it. But what I was gonna say is that, where is the video? Where was it? What? It was a live. I think it was this live. Oh, wrong one. Just a second, guys, because I want to find her comment and read it, because it was freaking hilarious. Hold on. Where was it? Swoop Tea. There's my Christmas Karen. Oh my god! I made a post. Okay, hold on. I can show this. Hold on one second. I gotta show it. Ooh, but I don't want to show her name. Damn. Hold on. There. Hold on, guys. Let me hide stuff. Okay. Hold on. Ooh. I don't want to show my... What? Stop. Why is it doing this? Don't you guys hate when people are fighting with their computers? And they're talking to themselves and they're about their computers? It's ridiculous. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't want this to show. Okay, it's on my post. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna be there. When you set it up again, I lost the window. But I have to read the comment because, and then explain why it was so perfect. An hour, okay? It took an hour for this person, this Karen, to leave a comment on my wall, okay? Right. I'm gonna screen share this 1 second. It won't. I think I have too many things going on. Hold on. Huh. Why? Oh, it is screen sharing. Here we go. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, if you're still here. Okay. So, there was a live where I was talking about someone that I didn't feel sorry for anymore, and they were just kind of going too far. But right before that, I had talked about, my dad. Well, then I got a phone call. It was a video call. It was a group FaceTime call. And there were about 8 people, 6 or 8 people in the group. Okay? And they were the whole thing. I answered it panicked because I was just talking about my dad. And you guys, the phone call was about someone's dog. Okay? The whole thing, the whole group chat was about somebody's dog. And there were a couple of people in there that I didn't know. And one of the people that I did know, Mary, I was waiting. She left for a second, and I was waiting for her to come back. So I put the phone down, and I wasn't even listening to the conversation because it was happening between some people I didn't even know. And so I was just waiting or whatever. And so when I heard that person call her name, I was like, oh, I'll be right back. I got it, whatever. And so I joined the call again and whatever. And then it was done. It was over. But it was so funny to me. I have to read this because this is what that person got out of it. And it shows you how they think. Okay. And this was an hour after that live posted. I mean, okay, this is a Karen. Ma'am, you might be breaking HIPAA. We can clearly hear the call from the nurse talking about a relative's vitals, the orthopedic clinic and all. You're talking all this crap and you can't even notice you didn't hang up on your family member's nurse. This is like really, who is calling to update you on their current status and streamed it. The nurse asked if they need to hang up on you because you were talking while she's trying to update you all on your relative's vitals. I was muted, by the way. Glad that whoever's blood pressure is good will be sending healing vibes for the post-op, and that orthopedic clinic is a good fit. Sounds like they will be able to service your... I don't even know what she's talking about. I don't even know what, after the nurse part, I don't even know what any of that is about. I went back to listen to it, and I couldn't even hear. What is she? I didn't hear any of that. So you have really good ears, or you made it up, or maybe they did talk about it. I don't know. I wasn't part of that conversation. And it was so far away from I can't even believe you heard it. All I heard was Mary, Mary, Mary. And if you knew Mary, okay, it inspired me. I wanted to thank you. I wanted to say thank you for your attention to it. Because if you didn't bring attention to it like that, I wanted to make fun of it somehow. Like I wanted it to turn into some kind of something creative, okay? I wanted to take your Karen moment and create something from it, okay, that didn't have anything to do with you being Karen. So I did. I thought about who she is. And it inspired that song, Mary Jo. And not only that, but the same day I heard Peter say that the world needs more philosophers, musicians, and artists. And I was just like, yes, we need more of those and less of these kinds of Karens. Okay? So thanks. Thank you for being a brilliant example of what a Karen is. That's a Karen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on. Like, what? That, like, what? That just shows you how easy it is for someone to fabricate a whole story, a whole narrative out of, I don't even know. I didn't hear orthopedic. I kind of did. I think I heard that word. I didn't hear blood pressure. I didn't hear nurse. I didn't hear any of that stuff. But what she created from what you could hear, because I listened back to it objectively. I was like, what is she hearing? Like, where is she getting this from? And I listened back and I was like, wow. Like, wow. Take one thread and create a whole sock puppet out of it. Yeah, actually, I mean, I was actually really looking forward to showing that example because no, you couldn't craft one better. Like, it's such an organic response from an authentic Karen. It's such a Karen response, you know? And people don't realize, but Karenism really is a thing. It's a cult because it's a mindset. It's a way of thinking. I think it's a personality disorder. I mean, a cluster of them because, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare professional. This is my opinion. Maybe now's a good time for this. But, you know, this has happened a lot. I have a sister that thinks like that. And so it's familiar. You know, when you have someone in your life who's constantly taking one detail out of your life and creating a whole narrative from it, it's happening a lot. And I put out a post today about starving the Karens out of attention, starving them. Don't give it to them. Like, you're feeding the machine, you're feeding the beast, you're feeding the counterculture. Those kind of people are, actually, I'm going to follow through. I'm going to push through. And I want to cover this really fast. And it's about parasocial relationships. I'm going to read this real quick and appreciate your guys' time and attention. But parasocial relationships are one-sided emotional bonds that people form with media figures, such as YouTubers, streamers, influencers, celebrities, or even fictional characters. where the viewer invests significant time, energy, and feelings, but the other party has no awareness and I hate that word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't say it. I cannot say that word right now. Sometimes I get tired and I can't even sound words out at a certain point. I'm at that point right now. But anyway, because it's my time right now, it's not that late. Okay, I should make an effort. Recipro. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. I think that's why I get confused. And I don't like the way I've heard it pronounced before, and I don't want to pronounce it that way on accident because I can't think of the right way that it sounds right now in my head. But anyway, basically, I just chop that up. But basically, the viewer has no clue who this person is or what they're doing. The term originated in the 50s with radio and TV personalities, but social media and platforms like YouTube have supercharged them by making creators feel intimately accessible through vlogs, live streams, and direct-looking camera addresses where people are looking at the camera directly, and talking to the audience, like a very personal, intimate setting. These connections often develop through repeated exposure. A viewer watches daily videos, joins the community chat, shares personal stories and comments, and begins to feel like they know the creator. The brain processes these interactions similarly to real social ones, triggering empathy, loyalty, and even affection. This mimics friendship or intimacy without the risk of rejection, which can feel safe and empowering at first. Many people use them for trauma bonding, sharing struggles with mental illness or difficult experiences in comment sections or fan groups, create a sense of collective understanding that feels supportive. In the context of YouTuber influences, this dynamic is especially potent. Creators often cultivate relatability by discussing personal lives, vulnerabilities, or daily routines, fostering the illusion of closeness. Viewers might defend their favorite influencer fiercely, buy merch, or feel personally betrayed by scandals, reactions that mirror real relationships. Some potential benefits of parasocial relationships aren't inherently harmful and can offer real value. They can offer companionship and reduced loneliness. They provide a low-pressure sense of connection, especially for those who feel isolated. Inspiration and self-efficacy. Watching lifestyle or motivational YouTubers can boost confidence, encourage positive habits, or help with personal growth. They can coping and identity exploration. They can facilitate emotional processing, lower stigma around mental illness, or help people explore their own identities through admired figures. Community building. Fan groups and chats create a broader sense of belonging, sometimes reducing prejudice or offering vicarious social support. And vicarious means kind of like living life through other people, like kind of not living your own, really. Research shows they can even promote well-being by enhancing feelings of connection without the demands of mutual effort. And vicarious doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like, it's kind of like, oh, I'm living my life vicariously through you. Like, oh, you could be so happy for somebody and you can get joy from their successes and experiences because, I'll explain it later, but at a different time. Re- I think I wanted to read this again. Research shows they can even promote well-being by enhancing feelings of connections without the demands of mutual effort. I know I like it. I like the casualness of the chat and being able to dip in and out whenever. And it makes it frustrating when content YouTubers, I'm going to stop saying content creators until some of them actually create content. It's upsetting to some YouTubers when, it's upsetting to subscribers, or even just viewers, people that don't even sub, come in and then get, mentioned and get targeted and get treated like they're owned by these people that see them in their chats. Like, it's really, really strange. It's a strange way to look at things, and I'm here to call it out as strange behavior, and it shouldn't be normalized. Okay. The risks in the darker side. These bonds become too intense, or they replace real life interactions, and problems emerge. And the hypocrisy often surfaces here. Creators may preach authenticity and positivity while their audiences descend into toxicity. Ooh, I sound like them. I wonder where that happens. Loyal fans bonded through shared trauma. We all have shared trauma. I've been on here, I've been saying a year, but it's actually been like a year and a half, almost 2 years actually. Loyal fans bonded through shared trauma sometimes form defensive echo chambers. This can escalate into coordinated harassment, doxing, or attacks on critics like us, subs, viewers in the chat that have a critical opinion of someone, turning the community into something resembling an international gang of online thugs, using sock puppets, fake accounts to amplify rage. I did not type that. That is Grok's answer. Have I used that term before? Yeah. International gang of online thugs. Have I used that? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Did AI pick up on it? Yes, it did. Check it out. There's another example of where AI has escalated to as far as intelligence goes. And sock puppets. That's all a fake account is. It's a sock puppet. And I wrote a song about runaway socks, and it's not from my point of view. A lot of them aren't from my point of view. They're just from a point of view. Modern day Karens. In these spaces demand constant relevancy. Constant relevancy. Someone's going live every day with ridiculous receipts. They're basically excuses to spew hate. I mean, I would say that she has a core. It's the same people. By the way, I did a study. I'll get into it another time. But there's basically a group of 10 to 20 people that interchangeably frequent the same chats that we do, to the same channels that we do. And they belong. They started out together, and they're ending up together. And they've changed their names. They have countless identities, you guys. I was in a Discord with somebody that just changed their screen name so fluently, like it's not even funny. And that person keeps coming up because some of their replies and comments and stuff are being shown under different names. But somebody's going to figure it out one of these days. So what I wanted to say is that modern day Karens, they demand that attention. Once they get it, they're hooked. They are addicted. And they also demand perfection from creators. At the same time, they're contributing drama that exacerbates mental illness rather than healing it. Okay? This is why I find Karens to be dangerous. The emotional dependency and disappointment, when the creator inevitably shows flaws, changes direction, or ignores fans, it can trigger real grief, anxiety, or lowered self-esteem, as if a close friend betrayed them. Interference with real relationships. Over-reliance can lead to social isolation, neglecting offline connections, or unrealistic expectations in actual friendships or romances. The mental health impacts. Excessive engagement, and that's what we are seeing, okay? The characters that I showed in this video and the Karens that I point out, not just myself, a small group of us, you guys are here. Some of you, I don't want to target you any more than you already are, but you've already been through the heat. If you point things out, then, I don't know, we'll see if things change. We'll see if it can be changed. We're going to find out what can and can't be, all right. The mental health impacts, the excessive engagement correlates with increased loneliness, depression, or media addiction in some cases. And for vulnerable individuals dealing with trauma or mental health challenges, it may hinder recovery instead of helping it. And then there's the spillover, the toxicity spillover. The one-sided nature removes accountability, enabling fans to project fantasies or entitlement, sometimes leading to stalking or aggressive defense of the parasocial friend or of themselves, as we're finding out. I mean, there's people out there responding to every single comment. They're pulling comments out of chats and responding to them. I mean, talk about taking things out of context. Taking a comment out of a chat, you have no idea what that content creator was saying. You have no idea what that person is responding to. We, as the viewer, don't. If you weren't there, you don't know the context. And that the person's being praised by their weirdo chat core group of international online thugs, they're sitting there, oh, worship, you're doing such a great job. Oh my gosh, you're the only real one. You're the only real one that brings real receipts. And this person's stalking the shit out of people left and right. And you can hear the giddiness in their voice. There's another term, shade and fraud. Shade and fraud. It's a German term. Look up what it means. People that get joy and they get off on other people's misfortune. Anyway, it's sadistic. It's freaking sadistic. Anyway, what are you laughing about, V-Love? Oh my gosh. Let's see, where was I? The illusion feels powerful precisely because it's controllable. The viewer can tune in or out at will. I don't know how they forget that. I don't know how they can put so much responsibility on people when, if they don't like it, they don't have to go there and they don't have to watch it. It's so simple, and it just blows my mind that no one points that out. Like that doesn't dawn on them. it just shows you how trapped they are in a maze by their own design. But this also makes it fragile and prone to distortion. And a lot of delusion and distortion is going on. Oh, Amani, hi. I don't know why I can't see you in the chat, but welcome. YouTube, I looked at my block list. You're not on it, and I don't know what's going on, but YouTube has some glitches with some people. You may have been blocked at one time, and I don't know what's happening, but I'm glad that you're here. I caught part of your time on a panel, and you're welcome to come up if you like after I finish this and add to anything if you want. Okay, so the relevancy in today's world, in an era of rising loneliness, parasocial bonds fill a gap for many, especially post-pandemic or amid busy lives. And I like it for that reason too. Like friendships you can drop and pick up again, like at your convenience, is kind of like modern, you know? And it's surface, yeah. And, you know, people just have to remember, like, this is, I don't know, like every relationship starts out on a surface level. It takes time to get to know people. And this whole falling in love right away and all of that, and all of these weirdo shows that are like dating shows and dating apps and stuff, that's not natural. Because my whistle and my speech because it's late. But that isn't natural. It, you know, but the relevancy demands scrutiny. There's always a trade-off. Are they enriching your life or quietly substituting for deeper, reciprocal human connections? With AI chatbots and virtual influencers entering the mix, these dynamics are evolving further, blurring lines even more. Healthy engagement looks like enjoying content for entertainment, learning, or light inspiration while maintaining strong real-world ties. Warning signs of imbalance include spending excessive time thinking about or defending the figure, thinking about, feeling jealous of their real relationships, or letting it affect your mood or daily functioning. I really hope those of you that suffer from this are paying attention to this, and I really hope that you can look into finding some remedies. These relationships highlight a fundamental human need for connection in a digital age. They can motivate, comfort, and build community when kept in perspective. But they carry risks of hypocrisy. We see that on scales I've never seen before. Emotional imbalance, again, same, and toxic when they dominate. And we've seen all of that. The healthiest approach is awareness. Treat them as enjoyable one-way experiences, not substitutes for mutual bonds. Prioritize real-life interactions. Set boundaries with online time. And remember that the chat feels personal, but it's still parasocial at its core. Yeah, exactly. You know, balance is key to ensuring these modern friendships support rather than undermine your well-being. So that's what I wanted to share on that. And thanks for your comments, guys. And engaging in the conversation, and coming in to listen, because people are taking this too seriously. And it's funny because now there's the switch, because the people that were, what's the word? I want to phrase this correctly. Let me close some of these windows down just so that I can concentrate now. see. The people that were really, really going too far 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, a week ago, 2 days ago, 6 hours ago, those people that, let me just, jumping on bandwagons. We have to watch ourselves at all angles not to get too caught up. Yeah. But also, if we said something 6 months ago and hid the evidence, and then the evidence has been found and discovered and it's coming out now, you need to own up to it. You can't pretend that it never happened, you know? And if you own up to it, then you're just going to strengthen your character. It'll be a moment, a character defining moment for you. And it'll be a growth period. It'll be a growth opportunity. But running away and hiding and talking shit all day for hours and then hiding it and then trying to criticize other people's content when they are committed and they are consistent and they do have a large following, larger than yours, okay? And when your following is made up of the leftover people that aren't allowed at those other places, like, I hate to say it like that, but that's what it looks like. It looks like you guys had an opportunity to hang out with the cool kids, but you acted stupid and you didn't want to play by any kind of rules to be able to hang out with them. And those rules are just to keep it fair. Don't be cruel when you're making fun, you know, and don't go too far with the insults, and don't get emotionally charged and reactive from the interactions, you know. If that's happening to you, you need to sign off. And I've heard you say that. I've heard a few of them, the Karens, okay? We've got Nicki Minaj Karens. We've got Riverdance Karens. We've got fake PhD psychology Karens. We've got, I mean, outside the liquor store Karens, I mean, I liked these people at one time. And it's like the view, sometimes these people are like, oh my God, you liked them and now you don't like them and now you like them again. Or, yeah, a lot of that happens. But also, I mean, there's some people I didn't like at first and I like now. We are allowed to change our minds. Like, who are these people trying to police our minds? These thought police Karens is what they are. And that's really my point. Like, Karenism is like the gateway drug to the thought police. Like, they are like the first line of minions that are sent out to get us used to being policed. Like, getting us used to having our... I should probably even watch what I'm saying. I might get shadow banned just for saying those two words together. Who knows? But it's... I don't know. I've seen people, like, even with my own, I thought I was building a friendship with somebody that I truly cared about, that I thought cared about me, but I also know is a vulnerable individual, and I thought that the women that I was in the Discord with, I trusted them, and they betrayed me. And I had to, like, just let it sit, like, let it go. Because I wasn't going to get engaged. It was like almost done on purpose. And that's what I kind of want to say. Like, the way that I was approached by these individuals and the way that it They manipulated a relationship that I was building with somebody in that Discord. The way that they influenced the way that person views things, which, by the way, I call you out. You know who you are. And that signal, Karen, you know who you are. I call you out. That's not how it happened. I'm not going to go on your channel. I'm not going to go on your panel. I tried to do that before. You let me get ambushed by people. You know, you do things. I have the day that we fell out, the day that I discovered we fell out, I have a recording of the things that you said, all right? And you said it really quick, and I'm not sure people caught it, but you were being honest. You were being honest about why you were doing it. And it's part of the reason why I've had silence about it and not wanting to. I don't want to hurt you. I do still care about you. I do want to see you be successful. And V-Love says, own up to it, but also change behavior. That has to happen. And, all right, I mean, a lot of times I catch myself. I'll start to say something or type something, and I'm like, nope. In the Bible, it says we're going to be responsible for every word we say. And so I know I'm guilty of being more vocal than I should be sometimes. I know that's true. And part of it is I just don't care the stage in life that I'm at. I mean, I care, but I mean, you care less the older you get. You just do. But that's all I wanted to say tonight, you guys. Again, I appreciate you being here. And I played a lot of the videos from the playlist, but here's the Age Like Wine I'm going to play. It's a good song. I like it. And it's appropriate. And that'll be the last one closing out. And so have a good night, you guys. And until next time, whenever that is, au revoir. Ciao.
Break it down, make it sound right. Trump it up, wind it down tight. No way around, lost and found. Winds change direction, they don't stay bound. Age like wine, age like wine. Time's a thief, but we still shine. Through the fire, we define. Age like wine, age like wine. No hold on the line, it's slipping fast. Same with time and never lasts. Every crack tells a story loud. Where the years like a royal crown. Be still, the Lord's will be done. The Lord's will be done on earth. Age like wine, age like wine. Time's a thief, but we still shine. Through the fire, we refine. Age like wine, age like wine. every scar's a medulla.